That was odd.
Hey,
Oh, howdy. Oh,
wait, can you hear Am I? Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Ah, okay. Eh,
Sorry, like the first thing you heard was me coughing.
uh, you okay?
Yeah, just kind of a thing that I got because COVID, But I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sick.
Yeah, the aftermath.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, everything's so slow. Okay, there we go.
Me after COVID, I was very hungry and like cold.
Ooh, yikes. COVID
But
is so weird.
like I wanted to go to sleep, but my body was like, no, hungry, stay awake.
Man.
Like, no, get up, get up.
Yeah, I don't know. COVID's just like really fucking weird, man. It's so weird because I've had it twice, and for some reason, like, I mean,
Same.
I'm lucky that I wasn't hospitalized for both times, but like, it felt like the second time was worse than the first time.
Hmm. Who knows? Maybe it got a bit stronger since last time.
Yeah, most
The
likely. I mean, it's
like
weird
here.
because the first time I was like bedridden, but the second time I really wasn't, but like I felt significantly worse,
Hmm.
which
Like
is odd.
here in the Netherlands, the virus has like it has become weaker, but that doesn't mean that the spreading has stopped. The spreading has gotten worse.
Yeah, it's kind of the same here. Like we go through periods where like the numbers go down and stuff, but then they like go up because everybody's like, "Oh, it's safe now, We don't have to wear
No,
masks."
you have to wear them even if the numbers go down, just in
Yeah.
case. Ugh.
Where is his ref? There it is.
Man, they say that you can use Discord on Xbox, but I don't see it anywhere.
Huh. Yeah, I haven't had Xbox in a while. So I don't like,
Hmm.
you know what,
Oh
I'll
yeah, you.
do this. Wait. Okay, you know what? I don't know how to do this. I'll do it this way then. There we go. Hopefully my laptop doesn't like die, because that would suck.
Then like I'm not gonna touch anything that may cause lag or something, or glitches.
Yeah, I don't know. This is supposed to be like a gaming laptop, but like, uh, I think it's because it runs on Windows 11 is the thing. So like the
Oh
software
yeah,
is still very new, but
it's
like it
uh,
lags.
yeah, Windows 11 it's usable, but it's still like because it's new, it's still not very optimized and updated.
Yeah. Like it upsets me because I didn't have a choice. I had to like run Windows. 11 on here because that's just what the system came with.
Same.
And like,
I, I kind of got scared of the animations of Windows 11. At first, I was like, I booted up the system. Welcome to Windows 11 Home. How may we help you? Where did all those colors came from?
I don't know, like the thing that upset me was I had just gotten a laptop for Christmas and then I got like Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8 also for
Hmm.
Christmas and then like I tried to play it and like it crashed about 50 times before I could actually play Resident Evil 8 because of how new
Oh,
Windows 11 was. And like over
meh.
time it like stopped, but I get really laggy on the second sister. I
Ooh.
defeated the first one no problem, but like with the second one it's just really laggy to the point where it's like not playable. So I haven't touched
Hmm.
Resident Evil 8 in like months as a result.
Man, I remember fighting one of the sisters. Ethan basically turned into like Swiss cheese.
Oh yeah.
It's just holes everywhere. Uh,
Man, it's just kind of weird though because I remember playing a Resident Evil game when I was like really young. I don't remember which one it was, but I think it was the one with like a ship, like they were on a ship or something. I think it was one of the like
oh,
side ones, like
the
Revelation.
Revelation?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Revelations or something.
I have the first one and the second one of those two. But like I, I think the first one was just a full game, but then the second one you had to buy the next missions.
Yeah,
It's just
which is weird. I don't like games that are like that. Like, oh, you pay
yeah.
for this and then you get one mission or like one story and then you have to buy the rest. I'm pretty sure that's
Like do
what
I have
like
to say
Bendy
like
did. Um, yeah. Let me think.
what
I don't know. Like, um, pretty sure that like. Oh yeah. Speaking of, my laptop won't run Resident Evil 4 at all, which
what
absolutely sucks.
four?
Yeah,
But
which is odd.
how? Like it should be able to run that unless like
Like I go to open it and then it like acts like it's going to open and then it instantly crashes,
hmm,
which is odd because like it's I don't know. I am
yeah,
kind
it's
of
an old
excited for
game,
the
it should
remake.
work. Oh yeah, the remake. Oh.
I probably won't be getting it. I'll probably be getting the DLC though for Village for sure, but
Ah,
if I
yes.
maybe if I can afford it, I might buy it because I also got to like renew my Nitro. And
Hmm. Well, or else, I could,
no, man, it's fine. I can cover
you
it.
know, well, but still, as a gift.
I mean, that's super nice, but you don't have to do that, man. Either way, I think I might not be. It depends on like how much the DLC is because I imagine that like the game itself's going to be at least like $30, the remake, and I only get like
Mm-hmm.
50 a month right now. So,
Huh.
and
Yeah.
yeah, it just depends on how much the DLC is. I might just wait till
And like,
November to get the remake.
I work 4 days a week, and so basically I uh I work 4 hours each day. So 4 days, 4 hours each day. So 4 times 4. Wait, no, not 4 times 4. Okay, combined, I earn 172 euros. So
Um, let me think. I know the money has like changed. Like I know it used to be like 5 euros was no $5 was 1 euro. I think used to be. I
well,
don't know if it still is.
I think the dollar has like right now the euro is less worth than the dollar. So
Yeah, that's true. I know like money has like like money has like lost its value because of the pandemic.
yeah,
So things cost more.
the going to increase like next month. Uh,
Yikes. Yeah, I almost had to move like a few months ago because like our so my mom makes like what was it like 1,200 a month I think was about it. And like
hmm.
I'm not working. I'm still in school and stuff full time. So
Mhm.
like the only kind of money we're getting is like from the state because my mom's disabled, so she can't work.
Yeah.
And our landlord raised our rent from 800 to 1,100. Ow, Sarah.
What?
Yeah.
But that's ridiculous. Why?
Uh, because the pandemic, so he's making less money already from
Yeah.
that. Two, a lot of people are like moving out and stuff.
Hmm.
Which
Yeah.
it just kind of sucks because this like isn't exactly the most ideal area to live. I
Hmm.
mean, it's good for what it is, I guess. At least, I mean, it's livable, but it's not the best.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I can at least live here at least until I graduate, which is not that
Mhm.
far away, but at least. What are you doing? My cat just like
Uh,
randomly like grabbed my chest, like she tried to scratch
Sarah,
me.
Sarah, right?
Yeah.
Sarah, be nice to your human.
She has the zoomies right now. Ooh. What are you doing? Are you hyper?
I can't speak cats. I can only speak fetch, but uh, woof woof bark bark. Uh,
And oh, there she goes. Hello. I know you're hiding right there. I can kind of see you. I think my uncle is trying to get my mom to get Roblox.
hmm. So wait, Roblox or Robux?
Roblox. Roblox.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of weird because I don't know. I
Hmm.
haven't like touched Roblox in like a while.
Same. The last time I played was with Lana.
Yeah, that's pretty much like when I touch it too, when she's like, "Hey, you want to play Roblox with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?"
Yeah, same. Like if she wants to right now, like I first have to take my PC back to my room again because I was playing in the living room last time.
Yeah. It's so funny because I'm like on the computer like all the time, but I don't like game a lot. I mostly like draw and talk to people.
Hmm. Huh.
And I love this character, but like I have like a hard time seeing like colors and stuff sometimes. Like I'm not colorblind, but
Hmm.
like if the colors are like they're like clearly different like shades or like highlights, but they're like close. Like it's really bad with
Huh.
whites and grays, like and pastel colors. I just have a hard time telling the difference. So like
Huh.
even though this character's not like completely black, he's just like a dark gray. I have to like lighten the layer with his main color because it blends in with the line art because the line art's black and it's
Huh.
just not a fun time.
Exactly.
And it's only like the fourth week of school and things are already crazy. I remember when they always used to say like, "Oh, senior year is the easiest year and it's supposed to be the best year." But I feel like it's overrated.
Probably is.
Like, I mean, I guess I could see how people say it's easier. I mean, I guess it is slightly easier than freshman and sophomore year were, but I don't know. Physics is
Huh.
hard for no reason.
It is.
Oops. What? I heard my name. Did I? Okay. I don't know if I did something.
Who spoke thy name?
I, when your mom is talking to someone else and they mention your name, like, uh, yeah, what? um, I love this character. He's just the problem with like this is like the whole reason why I sold this character. So like the person used to be like my best friend in like elementary school. Like they were my because like at this
Huh.
school like everybody like bullied me and stuff for literally whatever reason.
Aw.
And so like this person also went through the same stuff as me. And like I think that's literally like the whole reason why we became friends was because similar experiences.
Meh.
And so like things were fine for a while, but like things started getting bad because we would like they'd get mad and like I was in fourth grade, so like I was very oblivious to like red flags and stuff. And I was like desperate to keep friends and stuff. But like it just red flags started happening that I didn't notice. Like they would get mad at me over like little stuff. And
Hmm.
like there was a couple times where we got into physical altercations. Like they attacked me first, you know? And
Oh.
then I'd like talk to the teachers and stuff. They wouldn't do anything about it. And then like fast forward, I had to move and stuff, so we temporarily lost contact. And I decided to hit them up on like I think it was called Google Hangouts. And so like we started talking again and stuff and again things were fine for a while. And then here came the problems. They would like start uh like verbally like abusing me and stuff, and like even telling me wants to
Oh,
go off myself and stuff. And so I ended up like
oh.
we ended up not being friends, and this was an on and off thing, as is that's kind of normal with situations like this, but not invalidating
Mhm.
anybody. But like
Yeah, of course.
this happened a lot, and this is like common with relationships like this. So like I ended up selling this character because like they created it and stuff, and then we became friends again. They found out I sold this
Hmm.
character, decided not to be my friend anymore, even though this like happened like a while back, which is stupid.
Man,
And so,
but
and then
like,
yeah,
it's like they can't decide when to like stop being friends or.
and the problem is they're like very manipulative and stuff. And like this last time, they like started so like their other friends started leaving them and stuff, and they came back to me like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm going to therapy and stuff,
Oh,
like this is the
that.
whole reason why we became
Hmm.
friends this last time again. And then I went to like offer on a character that they had, and they're like, I only want this character, which is the one that I'm drawing right now, which I had sold, years prior. And
Hmm.
they're like, I'm assuming you don't have them. And I'm like, no. And then they got mad at
Oh,
me again for the same thing. And I'm like, okay.
bruh.
And we haven't been friends again since. And I'm going to be honest, if they do end up coming back, it isn't going to happen again. Like,
Hmm.
it's crazy because they like, apparently they're like also a zoophile too, which is absolutely disgusting.
Oh God.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Nope.
ooh. And which is, I don't know, like, I haven't really like tried to engage with them or anything, like call them out and stuff, because like the last time I did that, I was like seen as an attention whore because they were like very popular, and I think that's what the
Uh.
problem was they got popular, and I was basically like not popular compared to them, and I think they finally got a taste of what it
Hmm.
is to be popular, and they kind of just like gave the world back the same treatment they got,
Hmm. Yeah.
which I
Like,
mean doesn't
let's
excuse
say
it, but
they got over. How do I say this? The darkness took over. You know,
yeah,
the power.
because they weren't always like an awful person. They've always like had anger issues and stuff, but like
Hmm.
it wasn't like always that bad. I mean, they literally like got mad at me over giving someone a Pokemon card and not them. But like
Hmm.
I don't know. Cause like we were in fourth grade then, and I see that as like just like a kid like just like being upset and like having anger issues and like acting out because they didn't get what they wanted.
Oh
Like
yeah. So like a temper tantrum or something.
yeah, and like if I'm being honest, I honestly wasn't like I do I would act similarly around that age too. I'm not
Hmm.
exactly like I wasn't exactly like a little angel back then either.
Same.
But like it's at a point now where they're just like straight up abusive and stuff, and just I feel like they it's mostly because they got power, that they never had, and
Hmm.
just kind of sucks because yeah.
Just
Life.
because you're popular and have status doesn't mean that you can treat people like shit.
Yeah.
Just don't treat anyone like shit.
Like I just don't like but like if I'm being honest, I do not like really understand why they're the way they are. They just kind of like
Nah.
180'd. But you know, I
Mhm.
have like
Like,
better friends and stuff now, which like really honestly helped with
meh.
moving on.
And anxiety, of course.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it really honestly sucked back then because like your first friend is like everything, you know? It's like your first relationship. It can either make or break
Nah.
the whole thing for you. And like someone if you like I don't know, I feel like it like influenced a lot of how I act towards people and how I feel about people even now.
Hmm.
Like and I mean, you know me, I really love my friends like they're like my ride or
Nah.
die pretty much. And I care a lot about people.
Oh god. Oh, asshole.
You good?
Sorry. There was like this cargo truck, and it's like it used the horn, but it scared me.
Oh,
It
man.
honked and but like just.
And I don't know if it's like that where you live, but like in America, people like I don't know what it is with people and their cars like they have to make the engine sound so fucking loud. So like
Yeah.
oftentimes a car will like go by while you're walking and it's just like and it's so annoying like wow, okay. Nice. I just don't understand what it is with people in their cars.
Like I don't like I like cars, but I don't want to have one. Actually,
Yeah, like cars are awesome, man. I'm not even gonna lie, but like do not try to pick up girls and stuff with that car. Or like
yeah, exactly. Like,
it's all you, man, not what you own.
like, dude, she's in love with the car, not you.
Yeah.
Oh god, ouch.
People just are silly, man.
Hmm. Well, they like I do see on the internet like it's like men are turning into girls and girls are turning into men. Like I don't know,
Hmm.
and that's like not that there's anything wrong with it. Like don't worry, but
I mean,
it
it's
is like
confusing.
people like people are starting to notice that things are not as easier as they were in like the past.
Yeah. See,
Now
like
with the digital age,
Um, okay, that is weird. Like it's confusing. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't mind like transgender people and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
and I mean, I was kind of like questioning for a while. I'm not even gonna lie, but I know where I am now. But like I mean, like especially with the, I can get on board with uh uh like they them, he she her, but then like there's the neo pronouns and like those are so hard to remember. Like I think the only one I remember is like Z and Zer, if that's how you even pronounce it, but then there's like
hmm
a whole list of them, and I mean I think it's really interesting, but it's just like
You have
so hard to remember.
you also have a lot of them who begin with an X, and I can't pronounce them. I
Yeah.
just can't.
Like I just automatically use they them for anyone I address, and like cuz I feel less bad like calling like a Z there a they them or a he she they them instead of like calling someone who identifies as he him she her,
hmm
since like they them is pretty much like, like it's not like gender specific.
hmm
I mean, I still feel bad if it's not your pronoun. Like, I don't feel like a monster.
Like in my bio. Wait, hold on. Do I have a pronouns? It's been a while. No, I don't. Uh, I don't know. Might keep it that way so people don't have to worry about pronouns. So
I feel so bad because I'm like almost sure my friend identifies as they, them, and I accidentally used she, like called them she the other day while I was playing
I
VRChat, and I was like, oh. But they didn't
I
notice, luckily, but I was like, ooh.
I kind of did that to like you guys too because I'm old.
Hey man, I'm not
Ugh,
that much younger than you. And
true.
mistakes happen. Like people are human, It's like fine as long as you're not like doing it maliciously. That's how
Mm,
I look at it. Plus, I don't really like have specific pronouns. Like I'm AFAB, but I use like literally any pronoun.
my pronouns is just no, it's
I have friends who like
just
use
he.
he him because like specifically because I go by Leon, and like everybody just automatically uses he him, at least of my new friends. Like,
Huh.
yeah, like my older friends know that I'm AFAB, so they know I'm a female biologically.
Mhm.
But they also know that like I prefer they them pronouns. But like if somebody calls me like a she her, like again, I don't really particularly care. It's not an ideal pronoun that I use, but it's not the end of the world. And I'm not going
Mhm.
to be offended. But
Oh
yeah, I'm
God!
not trans.
Now I have to do alchemy. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh man. Good luck.
Please don't blow up in my face.
I think it's so weird because I literally have a ton of friends, like in school friends, who like, like, cause like, 5 or 6 years ago, like schools, like they wouldn't like ask you if you had any preferred names, like obviously if you like have like I don't know, like a name like Michael, they like a teachers would just like you know, kind of just build their own nicknames. They wouldn't even ask if you had a preferred name to go by. Like, they'd always like say Mike, Mikey, if they didn't want to say Michael. But now it's like, what are your pronouns? And like, do you have a preferred name? And they don't even like if you say, oh, like if your name's like, I don't know, like Johnny, but you go by like, I don't know, like uh Frank or something. They won't even ask like why. They don't care. They'll call you that if you tell them that's what you want to be called. And I mean, I think that's so cool that it's like within like within like 7 years that it's changed that much. I don't know. Maybe that's just here though, where I am.
Well, probably.
I feel like the school district. See, the thing is, like, here there are some, like, jerk teachers. Like, that's kind of the norm. Like, every school has their own set of them. But, like, at my old school where I used to live, uh, it seemed like the teachers did not actually care at all. Like, they were doing their, like,
Oh.
teaching job because that's, like, what they were paid to do. But, like, the ones at like recess that were supposed to like manage the kids, they'd always like punish the wrong people.
Oh.
And it would always be for
So,
the
yeah.
stupid little stuff too. But when like the big stuff happens and you like would like they would just wouldn't care if you tried to report
Huh.
it like but here they actually like do stuff unless you're my counselor. But other than that, it's a pretty good school. I don't like the kids there as a whole. I have some good friends and stuff, and I'm not really bullied, but everyone's just like rude.
Yeah,
Like the
that is
underclass people are rude.
something that I also have seen these days, that people are just, they're a bit more bold, I might say.
Yeah.
It just
My mom is playing Roblox right now. Oh god.
nice.
I just think that's so funny.
Go get him, ma'am.
It's so funny when like the adults like start playing games that like called like you know how like I don't know, my mom just used to think that Roblox was like super stupid and stuff. But now she's like playing it and I just find that funny. Surprised
Well,
Virgil didn't
like,
join.
preferences can change.
That's true. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like my interests change all the time. Like, I used to hate Fortnite and stuff, like anything about Fortnite, but like the memes and stuff, honestly, they're not too bad. I mean, they're funny. And then I got that Chug Jug song stuck in my head. But like, I don't think I'll ever like play Fortnite.
I have played it, but like I really don't like battle royale games.
Yeah.
But the one the only battle royale game where I at least had some decent fun was probably Apex because of the memes.
Oh, yeah.
Give a.
I don't know. I kind of do like shooter games a little bit. Excuse me. I mean, I don't really play them all that much. Like I've played like a few minutes of Call of Duty, but that's all besides like Resident Evil.
Hmm.
And then I'm like honestly a sucker for like wholesome stuff. So like obviously I love Splatoon.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't know, I feel like
That-
people think I'm mean and stuff just because of like how I act, but I'm just like a very sarcastic person. And I'm like very nice when people get to know me.
like
Honestly, I'm like the type of person to pretend they're mean when they're actually not.
mhm. Me like you probably know the the evil scheming guy,
Man, you're not
but
evil.
I it, I know, but I still have a heart
Yeah.
somewhere. I I finally figured out the alchemy. Jesus, that took so long. Here, sir, have your potion.
And I recently got. It's so funny because I recently got back into playing Animal Jam, which is something that I've literally not touched since like elementary school. Well, I mean, I've logged in occasionally just because I didn't want to lose my account because they delete it after a while of inactivity. I think it was like
Hmm.
3 years. But yeah. Okay, coolio. So my friend said I can edit this ref a little bit so I can update the character. And I don't have to get him a completely new ref slash make him a new ref. Well, her. I am
Mhm.
literally since they're basically my mascot slash Sona, I'm making them more accurate to me.
Uh,
I'm not going to edit their already
oh.
existing artwork though.
Also, like yesterday when I was the spring bonnie,
Yeah.
like I only collect those avatars just for fun.
Yeah, no worry, man.
But like a lot of people that I meet, they immediately like they come up with the wrong ones, and I'm like, no, 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 thank you, no, no, no.
Yeah, it's not always good to assume.
Yeah. Also, my friend Koi did find like one of the spring traps that I had.
Ooh.
Like it's basically how I see it. It's basically Springtrap, but as a Wii Fit trainer.
I've seen the most craziest avatars, I swear. There's one with like Springtrap, but like he's wearing like a full out maid outfit. Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah.
I can only imagine how that looks.
And it's like the FNAF 3 Springtrap model, but as a maid.
Just, Michael, don't leave me here. Michael.
Man, I am like so glad for my friend. They are like an absolute peach. Like I've been ordering like so much from them and they're like super nice about it and like they waited like 3 months because I had a lot of stuff going on and I just like went through a long period without literally drawing anything and they were super patient about it. And I mean, I was still in communication with them, like, oh, this happened, blah, blah, blah. But initially, they gave me like 2 weeks to complete the payment, which is crazy considering it ended up ultimately taking me 3 months to do it. But they were really nice about it. And they weren't like always constantly hounding me like a lot of people do. And like that kind of thing just
Oh.
annoys me. I've had like people like buy art from me and not even wait like a couple days. And they're like, "How's my art going?" when I've had like a full list.
But like, they think. Do they think it's like auto-generated? Like, are they? Uh,
I
don't
don't
want to say
know.
anything rude, of course. Like, yeah, I'll say it in my tone. Are they stupid?
I don't know. I like understand being like excited for a artwork cuz like I get excited too. But like at the end of the day, artists are human beings, not machines. So please. Just annoys me when people can't respect that.
Oh, they're not letting me in. Come on.
Ooh, The Witcher.
Eh,
And I
Just
used to
skip.
sing the song so much. Actually, I was singing it like earlier, actually.
They're not letting me in because of corpse eaters. Come on.
Man.
Wait. Well, how long do I have to meditate? I have no idea what the time is, but okay, so it probably has to be. It has to be dawn then. Oh,
Ooh, my thing
I
glitched.
I can see again finally.
Oh my god, I updated OBS for like the first time in a while and they completely changed the layout and I'm mad because now I have to relearn everything.
Hmm.
As you can see, I do not like big change. It low-key like stresses me out and stuff, which yikes. Man,
Ah, finally time for some action. Let's go.
hell yeah. Man. I have a lot of characters and it's crazy.
Oh, I already killed someone. Whoops. Oh, okay, deserved.
Oh my god, I have a lot of random Verosica pictures saved because because Steven sims for her and I'm like I don't know what it is. I
Oh,
just like teasing people. That's just how I am. I like teasing my friends.
es- especially little Stevie.
Yeah,
Uh,
man. It's just kind of funny because like I like to tease my friends. That's just a thing. But then there are some friends that we just go around insulting each other. Like me and Dave,
mhm,
we kind of just like throw insults back and forth. And it's all in like good fun, you know.
mhm.
Why did I open Instagram? Oh my god. I am so mad about the Bluey Capsules update.
Yeah, like it was like, man,
Yeah, and of all
it
days,
was
it
it
was
was
on Cece's.
it was Dave, right? Or
It was Jeremy. Oh,
Jeremy. Yeah, still not good with names.
yeah, Dave.
Uh,
Okay, Dave is William Afton.
I know, like I have the three books, and then the Fazbear Fright.
Oh yeah. Okay, so like this is a fan comic, so like some things are like not canon to the story.
It's a different universe.
Yeah. I mean, which I guess technically the Five Nights at Freddy's multiverse is canon in Scott's words. So technically, by proxy, Bluey Capsules is canon. By proxy.
Mhm.
I love multiverse stuff. Like, that's so interesting.
Like there's a lot of things you can do. Like there's a lot of potential.
For real. I,
Oh god. Oh, it's just
oh god, I
I got
forgot. I
scared.
have a base of a wolf. Like, a canine in a maid outfit. And I'm like so tempted to put either Wolfie or Starburst or both in it as like a joke. Like it's so weird. I don't
Oh
really
man.
look at like the maid outfit as like a fetish thing. I just think it's like really funny when people do that. Like, oh my god, hey, look at him. He's wearing a maid outfit. It's for the meme.
Like he must have lost a bet or something.
Yeah, man, I just think it's so funny.
Okay, I have to admit, when I was younger and it was around Halloween, I tried a dress once.
Hey, man.
But man, like
I
it
mean,
was just a red dress with like a witch hat.
that's like no different than me like dressing up as like Michael Afton or something for Halloween. Like, I mean, I see no difference there.
Speaking of Michael Afton, in like the Bluey Capsules comics, my hair is getting to the point where it's like Michael's.
Say no, like same.
It's
Because
just
I have
so
like,
so
okay, so like I
long.
have red hair though, is the difference. He has brown hair.
Mhm.
But like, and I don't know. It's just kind of funny. Okay, I'm going to do Starburst first in this
Hmm.
because Wolfie already has 150 artworks, and I'm trying to get Starburst to 100 art.
Meh. Balance it out a little bit.
Yeah. You know what gets me? Like, uh, I've had Rose since like the end of sixth grade, so like 2017 ish. Maybe, I don't know, might be 2016. I honestly, my years, I don't know. I just know I'm graduating this year. But like anyway, back when I've had her for a long time, and she's like not even to 1,000 arts. Meanwhile, I had a friend who had a character for like a little over a year, and they got them like 1,200 artworks, and I'm like, how do people do that? Like, oh my god, I can't. You know, I just don't understand. That's like amazing. And I'm surprised like Virgil didn't join us.
Oh,
Usually
Virgil!
usually they don't miss my streams.
Hmm.
I think they're out somewhere though right now. That's probably why.
Oh god, I'm getting harassed by the tutorial.
Oh no, not the tutorial. I think I might make the maid dress pink though, because like if I make it black it's just going to be really repetitive because of Starburst's
Every
colors.
Also, like a lot of maid outfits are just black and white. You know.
Yeah. I don't even know. Like, this is cool.
Oh.
Man. So, like, I did, like, pictures at school. Like, that's kind of a yearly thing. Oops. But anyway, so I got my ID and stuff. And my glasses are, like, blue-green. And the back, like, the green screen is green, obviously. My eyes are
Oh.
also, like, a blue color. So, on my school ID, my glasses are red. And so are my eyes. But like we got
Oh.
the actual pictures and they like fixed it, but my mom was so fucking pissed off. Like I mean, with
Oh.
good reason though. I mean, she paid for the pictures. But like I just thought it was kind of hilarious. I don't know. The
Hmm.
most random and stupid things are hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know how people think I'm actually funny, but I am, which is great. And I'd rather be
You
funny
are
than not funny.
sometimes.
See, I'd rather people actually think I'm funny and me not think I'm funny than think that I think I'm funny when other people don't.
Hmm.
Like I'd rather make people laugh rather than make people not laugh.
Yeah, same.
Mm,
Ugh, man, I do not have the mindset for The Witcher right now. It's gonna have to
yeah.
wait.
Oh my god. I forget my friend is like a year behind me, but I'm also like 3 years older than them, I think. Three or
Oh yeah.
two, I can't remember. They're a junior right now, though, I can tell you that. And I guess their stepmom is giving them like the whole speech about oh how important college is, blah blah. You know, like every speech that every
It
parent gives.
it is your future. Don't throw it away.
Yeah.
Ah.
And I'm like over here who just like went through this earlier, and I'm like, oh man, I feel you. Like I mean, I get that like parents want what's best for their kids, and I'm absolutely all for that, man. Like, if you care about your kid's future, then you're a good parent. But, like, at the end of the
Mhm.
day, you gotta remember that college is the kid's choice at the end of the day, and it's their future. Like, you cannot control what
Exactly.
goes on. But, that's just how I look at things. I know, like, earlier, my mom's like, it would be best if you went to college right away and not take the gap year. And I'm like, well, maybe.
Mhm.
I'll at least consider it because, like, the only reason I want to take the gap year is so I can, like, get a job and just, like, get some money, like, in between. Like,
Mhm.
literally, that's the whole reason. Like, it's not a lazy thing. It's not a, oh, I'm done with school, so I'm going to take a little break, you know? It's
Yeah.
like, I actually have, like, a reason.
Me, I I did like study after I finished school, but just it was like a study for like making furniture
Ooh.
uh, and like
So, like,
interior.
I want to call it
But
engineering, but that's not what it is. Is
no,
it?
but it's not. But
Carpenting, I think.
yeah, carpenter.
Yeah.
But basically, why I quit it is because like the stress was too much. But the main reason I we had to use the computers too much for my liking.
Yeah.
I wanted to work with my hands, you know,
Did you have to
make
like use the
cabinets or.
computers to like do the like the blueprint process or whatever?
But also like theory, like it's,
Yeah,
how do I say this?
I took like a pre-engineering class in middle school, and that's probably why I wanted to call it engineering at first when it's not. And like it was literally wood shop. And we had to work with what was it? I want to call it like Autodesk or something.
Hmm.
I
We
don't know,
had to
like
work with we had to work with like AutoCAD, if that's how it's called, like CAD.
that might be what it was. I can't remember. Like this was literally in 8th grade, so no, 7th grade,
You had
excuse me, sorry. 7th or
you
8th.
had like the 3D version, but you also had the blueprint version.
Yeah,
It's
ours was 3D, but like okay, so you build it like 3D in like the actual like program, but like when you go to like print out like the blueprint, it's 2D and it has like all the
mhm.
measurements and stuff.
Yeah.
Never again. Like I enjoyed the class, but the problem is I couldn't see because I had to take off my glasses to wear the actual protective glasses, and
Oh,
I'm really badly nearsighted. So like to the point
same.
that
I can.
even working with like the cuz like with the saws and stuff, you're literally up close, especially with the
Mhm.
miter saw. And I was afraid of cutting my hand off so much that
Same.
it just
I don't. I don't like some of the machines.
it was only a
They're
semester
scary.
class, but it felt like 2 years because of like just how anxious I was.
Oh man, just like doing maintenance on the machines wasn't a problem, but it was just like operating them was just scary.
Yeah. And yeah, it for some reason it was called pre-engineering, but we literally like built stuff out of wood. It was wood shop. Like I built
Hmm.
it was simple stuff too, but like obviously it's the only like in like class in that field that I took, and it was fun. But again, I was scared of cutting my hand off like every day. But like um I mean, I guess the closest class that I'm taking right now to it is stagecraft, and you do have to work with the same tools and stuff. Like we had to go over the safety and stuff of wood shop too. But I'm mainly doing like the hair and makeup and clothing part
Hmm.
of the set, so yeah. But I do help occasionally with props and stuff if like
Huh.
we have like nothing to do. But yeah, it's a fun class. I kind of do nothing most of the time besides just like learn stuff
Hmm.
because like but yeah, it's a fun class. It's a good like class to have at the end of the day so you can like cuz it's like the most simple class that I have. So it's a good time to decompress.
Hmm. Just do your thing. Just relax. Have a giggle.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, we got to the point where we just started naming all the wigs that we were working with.
Wait, you named wigs?
Yeah, we started naming wigs. So far we only have two names that I know of. There's this one wig that's like blonde, but it's like that white blonde, not silver, but white blonde. Like,
uh, Almost like angel aesthetic.
yeah,
Like, uh,
and like we named that one Deborah, and then we have another one that's like it's a really awful one. Like the material is just really bad and it's gray, and we named him Harold. And the joke is,
wait, Harold.
yeah, the joke is
Oh my.
hair old. But yeah,
Wait,
it's a fun class.
Harold or hair old?
Okay,
Like old hair.
the name is Harold, like the name, but the joke is hair old because it sounds like that.
I, s- I see what you did there. I
Yeah,
see.
it's literally like the best class I have. Yeah, I may like switch out of my physics class. I don't know. That
Hmm.
semester. It depends on
Man,
if I can actually pick back up though. I'm like really hoping I don't fail the semester.
I remember we had like I remember that we had to choose because we would get a new like a new topic. Basically, we had to like drop uh one of my topics at my school. So I had to choose between history and basically physics and science.
Who?
And I dropped history because I just couldn't get myself to remember the time, the date,
Oh
just the
yeah.
you
That's
know.
my problem too.
Uh,
I
but
actually almost failed history last year, but I didn't, luckily. But I
but
finished with like
man, like
a D.
I did get my degree. Like I did got my the papers, but I I barely made it through physics and science. It was scary, but it is thanks to my twin sister because like the last day she kind of helped me to rehearse it and
And like sometimes I kind of wish I had a sibling, but at the same time, I'm glad I don't. But like it
because
just
yeah,
would have,
you have to share.
but it just like would really, I feel like it would have made life easier. Well, not like easier, like as in terms of like, I don't know, like I mean, it's kind of hard to explain. Like,
Like you have an extra family member to cause chaos with.
yeah, it's just kind of nice. Would have been nice, you know. I mean, it wouldn't have been fun like babysitting and stuff, or like having them babysit me, depending on like how it would have went if I did have one. But it also would be nice to have someone that like you could be friends with, you know, and it just would have been nice having a friend, you know, and someone cuz like the only kids that I like was around in my family was like Lana and her brother growing up. In fact, we're like practically siblings at this point because yeah, there was a time
Man,
I was in
you're
foster
together so
care.
much. Huh?
There was like a time I was in foster care and my uncle was my foster parent. So technically, we are siblings technically because we
Hmm.
but also because we spent so much time together. Well, like now we're I don't know, like now we're not as like close as we used to be, which is kind of sad, but
Hmm.
things happen.
Well, I would like if there's a chance I could fix it, then
Oh
uh,
no, it's not your fault, man. It growing up and like having like different interests and stuff and having different friends.
mhm.
It's
But
something that's
like
like completely normal and out of control.
also like she is back home right now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she is. She's been
Yeah. But like, does she even have any interest in like VR chat anymore, or?
No. Okay, so like what happened, like I don't want to get too much into it since I'm like streaming and like, most of it's
Oh,
not for the
yeah, it's.
public. But so like
Mhm.
you know how like the police got involved with stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
They took her computer for evidence.
It's still in the evidence department.
I'm
Huh.
not really sure. I think she might have actually lost her computer, like, because they keep it after a certain amount of time if you don't pick it up.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's what happened. But I
No.
think she might be. I don't. I'm not entirely sure, but I think she is like trying to find a way to get back on.
No.
So basically, she just literally can't be on right now because it's
Hmm.
physically impossible.
Like, I hope they didn't get rid of the PC, you know. this-
Yeah. I wonder what like happens to that stuff though. Like, because there's a point where it's just like not evidence anymore. And I
No.
just wonder like what they do with it if it just like never gets picked up.
Man, like, if it doesn't get picked up, it basically they like recycle it, or they just, yeah, they basically destroy it.
Ooh, that's awful.
Yeah, and I hope they do not destroy it because it's probably an expensive PC.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I just kind of disassociate myself with like the whole situation that happened. Like, I
Hmm.
acknowledge that it happened, but I like lost a lot of respect for my cousin because of it, and
Hmm.
it's just
Meh.
like a time that like really stressed me out, and I just don't want to like. It's like a coping thing.
Meh.
It's not like I try to say that it never happened. I just try like
It's just
not to
not.
think about it.
It's just not. It's just. It's not a comfortable subject.
Yeah.
And I agree.
Because like I don't know, there's like one half of me that like knew that like he would never do something like that, but there's another half of me that was like, well, maybe it did happen, and it's like I didn't want to like choose between like my cousin or my uncle.
Hmm.
So like even then like when she would like cuz I'd be like playing with Dave and them, and then like there was a time where I just like stood there and was listening to her like talk about the stuff and listening to like the plan and stuff, and I just like I couldn't, I had to leave, And I went and I
Hmm.
felt so bad because I was like crying and stuff, and I was like trying not to, like was trying to hold it in, but like even Dave and them could tell that something was wrong, and I'm just like,
Oh.
oh, yeah, it was just crazy. Which is why like when you guys were like hanging around and stuff, I wasn't like with Lana a lot during that time because
Hmm.
oftentimes it would somehow like go back to that like incident before like it went down.
Meh.
And I'm not gonna lie, like after it like went down, I was like scared that I was going to be like arrested or something for like questioning because like I don't know, I just felt like guilty for some reason.
Huh. Well, like it wasn't your fault. It's
Yeah. I don't know. Even
like
my
it
uncle
was a.
told me, but I still like felt bad and stuff because. I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean,
Well,
things
like
seem to be fine now.
you weren't there when it happened, but like I was there. I was there before it happened. So
Yeah. I
like
know my
when it
grandma
happened, I
wasn't.
was gone, and then it happened.
Yeah, like, from what I know is, like, my grandma was not happy at all because, like, I guess what happened was, I guess she was literally on the computer when it happened too. Like, because, like, the police,
Ah.
like, showed up at my uncle's door and then that, like, he answered and then they literally took her. And then they
Hmm.
immediately took him in for questioning. And then I don't know what happened after that because I'm not there and, like, I'm pretty sure my
But yeah,
grandma called my mom afterwards and
but
said,
like you're still worried because there are people who are close to you.
yeah, and it was crazy because my mom told, like, came in to tell me about everything, and then I just, like, exploded. Like, I went from, like, 0 to 100 immediately and, like, started crying and stuff, and I was like,
Hmm.
I know about this whole thing. Like, I knew about everything, and well, it was just crazy. Yeah, it's just crazy though, cause like everyone's like acting like it never happened. Like my uncle, my cousin, my grandma, Pokey, and I'm just even my mom, and I'm like over here like I'm just like, how can people do that? Like,
It's yeah, it's important. It's, or like, uh, how, how do I
like I
say this?
understand that like she's his daughter, so like and your children like mean everything to you, but like I just I don't know. I'd be very like I didn't expect him to like hate her or stuff, but like if it was like if it was reversed and it was me in that situation, it would be very different.
Hmm.
Cause like, yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of funny because my uncle would always say because I have a really bad temper. I've always had like a really bad temper and stuff. And my uncle would always say, "Oh, she'll end up in jail someday," you know. And it's kind of ironic because I didn't go to jail, and then like this whole thing happened. But yeah, it's just crazy. I'm glad that like things are somewhat back to normal, but again, I just cannot understand
Uh,
why people are like just
uh,
acting like it never happened.
exactly. Like they're the adults, but uh,
Yeah. I also think part of the reason why though uh we're like distant now though is because of that cuz like I don't know, I reacted very like passive about it afterwards to her and like
hmm,
and it just like got worse when she came to like temporarily live with us because like then the whole relationship drama happened with her because she started jumping from people and
meh,
that annoyed me.
meh.
And yeah, it pretty
And
much
like,
like betrayed her trust then too because like I talked to my mom about it and I was like these people are my friends too that she's treating like this and I'm literally going to lose it. I literally stayed in my room for most of the time because of how annoyed I was.
Mm,
Yeah, literally. I don't know though. I also have like a problem letting things go too, so
mhm. Me, like, uh, right now, like, I'm calm, but like, there's still just a small part of me that's like enraged or something.
I mean, understandable, man. Like
Uh,
I just don't understand people's mindsets sometimes.
uh,
I had somebody do like the same thing to me in like 8th grade, I think. And so I like relate to that kind of thing on a personal level, and it just absolutely enrages me when people do that.
uh, that they take things for granted.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dave wants me to get on VR chat.
huh. Like right now, my I don't know if I am going on VR chat, but like it depends. Like my eyes are kind of tired.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how people can like be on the Oculus or VR system. Like I've always been so scared of it because I get
like
motion sickness.
I don't. Surprisingly, it's like I really thought I would have been a motion sickness guy, but apparently not.
I've been like told by people that it's significant, like the motion stuff is significantly like different compared to like IRL. But like at the same
Hmm.
time, that like you know those like avatars that like distort things?
Yeah,
I get sick with those even on desktop.
yeah. They just look awful.
And I just don't like understand how I get motion sickness. Like I don't even understand how that works. Like, but you know.
No, technology.
See, okay, with epilepsy, it makes sense with like the brain just literally overheating and being
Yes,
overwhelmed,
sending too many signals at the same time.
which I actually used to have. I haven't had a seizure in like years. Like, what was it? Like, I think it's been over 10 years now. It's been a really long time, but like, we're still like really cautious. Like, technically, I should probably be playing video games
Hmm.
because the whole thing, but so far I've been surprisingly fine.
Huh.
But
Me, like, I'm just like I shouldn't play horror games because like I get very scared, but I'm still going through with it because I like those games.
yeah,
Uh,
I absolutely like horror games, but like if it were like in real life, I couldn't. I could not. I'm actually a very anxious person. Like I don't get nightmares and stuff that often, but like if like something were to like happen, I would like panic like really bad.
Hmm. Uh, ow. Man, like, oh man, what was the last horror game I played? Uh, oh yeah, I played Made of Scare.
Ooh, ooh, I just is that like a new one or is that like older? Because like I just
Well,
recently discovered it.
hold on here. I'll try to find it. I'll search up.
Oh, I know what it is. I'm just wondering like when it
No,
came
I
out.
Xbox. God damn it! I don't want to play it right now.
Did you finish it?
No, never. But
Oh
I do
man, it's
want
such a
to.
good game. It reminds me.
2020.
Okay, so it's still fairly new.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh, but man, like the
it's so
first jump scare, just Jesus Christ.
yeah. It's so much like
Just where
Resident Evil, but it's not. Like,
it just the first jump scare where he slammed that guy like against the wall and the glass is just
yeah.
God.
It's so weird because like the guys, like the monsters look like Slender Man.
Uh, like their faces are covered like they're some kind of scarecrow.
Yeah.
But then like there are so many of them, but you have to stay quiet and you have to watch your steps and your breathing. It's so tense.
It kind of annoys me because like at the begin so like I mean I guess this makes sense. Like at the beginning there's like none of them, nobody. But then like as
Yeah.
like like you like a couple rooms later, they're everywhere.
No, it's a whole party down there.
Especially in like the atrium area where you first like enter and then there's like the stairs and stuff. Ow,
Oh yeah,
Sarah.
there.
I love you too. But my arm is not a toy. My
Hmm.
cat just like she did that like playful biting thing with my arm.
Ah, like the asking for attention.
Yeah, kinda. Like she thought it was a toy and she like grabbed me with her claws and then like tried to bite my arm.
Next time, bite back. Nah, just no, seriously, don't do that, or
Yeah,
PETA will be very displeased. Uh,
and
wait. Oh yeah, I was still busy in a fight. Wait, did my oh for fuck's sake, my game crashed.
oh man,
I was in the
crashing my
middle of a
balloon.
fight. Ah, come on, Trunks was like mopping the floor with Captain Ginyu. Come on, man.
CC ball, my beloved. I don't even know why that gives me serotonin. It's just so silly and stupid, and I love it.
Uh, some silly things can be cherished.
Yeah. Man, it's crazy though. Like, uh, this COVID crap started when I was a freshman,
Hmm.
and now it's like, it's still a problem now, and I'm literally about to
Yeah.
graduate.
Like it started in like it started like in the holiday of like 2018, and then it got worse in 2019, and like,
Yeah, I was gonna say I forgot. It's been around for like 6 years now, but like it wasn't even a major problem
and
until like 2020 or 2019, whatever. It wasn't like can't remember when it became when they like announced it as a pandemic, epidemic. I can't
mhm.
remember the one with the world
they're,
where
they're
it's a
both
world.
they're both they're both the same basically.
Well, one is like an area specific, and the other is like a whole world, the whole world.
Meh,
I
true.
just don't remember which one. It's which.
Man, just thinking about Plague Inc. or something. Now I'm just a bit comfortable in my bed, just playing video games.
Man, video games are my beloved. And it's crazy because like you're like 8 hours ahead of me.
Yep.
I'm sad because like none of
I'm
my friends online.
I'm in the future.
Yeah. It's crazy because like I think in like Japan they're like literally a full day ahead, like 18 hours. I think if I remember correctly. I don't know why I care about time zones cuz they make me so mad.
Like I'm just taking it in, and I'm like, wait, morning. No, night. No, noon. No. Just and especially like the time.
Do you guys
Like,
like do you guys use like the 24-hour clock thing like
yeah, it goes from like 0 to 24, and
yeah.
then it go and like until it hits 24, it immediately goes back to 0.
Yeah, ours like we don't have zero. Like ours is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. And then at 12 it resets. So it's like 12 o'clock a.m. is midnight, and then it's 1 a.m.
So you have so you basically have 2 times 12 each day.
Yeah. So we still have 24 hours, but like our clock resets at 12.
Yeah, like the same clock, but a different principle.
Yeah. That always like confused me so much. Like I was never one for like military time. So like and like I went into German class and like just it's hard enough understanding it in English. So like it would be like oct hundred what was hour? I forget what hour was in German. So it would be like 800, so like 8, you know, and
Uh,
or like
so
1800, which is
uh
18.
800 hours, so it's basically 8 o'clock or
Yeah,
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
p.m.
Yeah, I think. Wait, yeah, okay. I had to
So
double check.
yeah,
Oh man, it was so hard
so
because like
it is acht.
not only was I had to like learn it in like German, but I had to learn it in English, like understand it in English first to understand like the time.
Ah,
Cuz it's not like
man, like
didn't know what my German teacher was saying. Obviously, 1800 is like 18, but like there's 1800, but uh What time is that again? In what time is that again? you know?
It's just, it's hard.
Honestly, it is. Like, I mean, surprisingly, everyone's like, "Oh, German is so hard," blah 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 blah. But honestly, it
Not
really
if you,
isn't. Like, I
yeah, but
mean,
like,
pronunciation's hard. I
also,
would say that.
if you, also if you're born in the country, it's not that hard to understand eventually.
That see, speaking of that, that's what I don't get. Like, I mean, I guess I have an advantage in America since English
Mhm.
is my first language. But even now, I like struggle on it. But like, they're like, "Oh, English is the hardest language to learn," and I'm like, "Whoa,
Uh,
whoa,
really?
yeah." So it's like,
Like here, like in the Netherlands, it's not that hard. Like, well, at least for me, it's not that hard
okay,
because
I get, I
I've
used
grown
to
up
get
with like a lot of English literature.
like before I knew like a lot of German and stuff, I used to get Dutch and German mixed up a lot because like oh my gosh. So
I
like
don't blame you.
it's like looking at
I don't
Japanese and
blame you.
Chinese. Like it's clearly a different language and both of them together you can tell it's a different language, but you cannot tell which is which.
What would you like? Scribbles or scribbles?
But I mean now that I know more German, I can tell literally the difference between the two, but yeah, it's so weird that languages work like that. I guess it would probably
Hmm.
be the same between American English and British English. I guess it, like, from an outsider, it would be hard to tell. Especially since the language itself is the same, but like the dialect or the slang is different. It's crazy how the like similar languages could like they could be like the same language but a different branch of said language.
Yeah, like a country could be all on the other side of the world, and they could still sound the same.
Like like German, there's like five different types of German. And literally
Hmm.
they have the same words and stuff, but like either it's pronounced differently or the context is used differently,
Hmm.
which is crazy. Oh man, I might save this drawing for later and just get on VR chat because this is
Okay.
taking longer than I would like. Mostly because Starburst is like super detailed though,
Hmm.
surprisingly.
Yeah, it's an entire dress, like the hair, the tail,
Yeah.
the aesthetics.
Oh man, I wish I could just get rid of this cough. My mom is. It's so funny. I just had COVID and stuff, and like my mom knows I tested negative and things. And then I'll like sniffle or cough because I have allergies and I
Yeah.
haven't been taking my medicine on it to be if I'm being honest. And I just got over having COVID, so I'm clearing my throat a lot with asthma and stuff. And
Oh,
mom's like, "You're not getting sick, are you?" And I'm like, "Mom, I have
Mom.
asthma. You know this. This is normal."
Ma.
But like, yeah, I guess
uh,
it's understandable because of how COVID is.
it's just unpredictable, and it just
Hold on,
It
let me
shows
like
up.
switch to my phone real quick so I can like run VR chat on my laptop at the same time without messing with my Discord. See what I mean? This it's like it's marked as a gaming laptop, but it like isn't very good for a gaming laptop.
It's not very gamey
Yeah.
laptop.
I can't run Discord at well, I can run Discord itself and VR chat at the same time, but I can't be in a call and VR chat at the same time. Which
Hmm.